thanks so much for sitting down with me.
My pleasure, Tommy. Thank you.
So, you had a vision of what you wanted to create with In Pursuit of Balance.
Yes.
But tell me exactly, what was that you wanted to make happen?
Originally, it started simply as a small tasting, and actually the original idea was to do cool climate Pinot Noir. But then Raj said, no, the theme should be balance. And the idea with the event from the beginning was to create a forum in which people could come and celebrate these kinds of wines. And in particular for the consumer, because I think in San Francisco, the trade and the media, they already pretty much get it. They're definitely interested in it, but they're already, for the most part, sold on the idea. But in particular, consumers, I want them to have an opportunity to come and taste wines that are more thought-provoking, that require us to pause a little bit more. They don't instantly smack you across the face with fruit or oak. So,
but you've got a lot more energy around this event than you perhaps initially anticipated.
I envisioned something very simple and modest, and the timing, it's not a coincidence, but I think that there's been a desire, certainly amongst the winemakers here, but also from the trade, the media, and the consumer, for a little bit more restrained style of wine. So that movement's already been going on, and right. we just jumped on that movement, which Raj and I feel very personally as well. In addition, though, of course, the timing turned out to be even better than that because of the events at World of Pinot Noir and some other timely articles and things like that.
So what would you hope for In Pursuit of Balance to become, to morph into? Can we expect to see other events? Hope, pray that there are other events?
There's been much interest in that.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna go to bed tonight and recover from organizing today.
Sure.
But yes, I think one, of course, we'd like to do it in other places, in other cities across the U.S. But I also am fascinated by the idea of doing something like this for Chardonnay. And some of the winemakers here have expressed interest and consternation, really, over the state of California Chardonnay. So I think that would also be,
I'm one. I mean, I would say I am sickened by hearing people tearing down California Chardonnay in an effort to make themselves seem smarter. And I find it appalling that somebody said, I don't drink California Chardonnay because I have a sophisticated palate. And the only thing it makes me think is that you are as dumb and closed-minded a person as you could possibly be.
Well, Chardonnay in California has done that to itself to a certain extent. I mean, it's the single most produced wine in California, or grape, I'm not sure which it is. And it's become, my father always says that Chardonnay fundamentally is a boring grape. It becomes interesting when it is about sight. And so that, of course, requires an interesting sight, and it requires incredible restraint in both the vineyard and the cellar. And now you could say this as well about Pinot Noir. And I don't think Pinot Noir is stricken with even the same degree of problems that Chardonnay has. And look, there's plenty of room for many different palates. I would hope at Hirsch that we will continue to make wines the way that we have been making, and I'd love to find a broader audience for those wines and for the wines of my fellow winemakers here. So that's actually maybe the most sincere purpose for me personally with In Pursuit of Balance.
Well, it's a wonderful event. I'm so thrilled to be a part of it.
We're happy to have you, Tommy.
What you're doing. And,
Thank you.
This was a lovely event.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Girl. You've been knocking it out for a while.
Thank you.
Okay?
Well, I'll sleep well tonight.
Thanks.
So, thanks, Tommy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's that beer you've been waiting for.
Sell wine, drink beer. That's my motto.